What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This your man Drake Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Drake Mac Show. Hopefully, you guys are happy. Hopefully, you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant at the Heavy Gant channel. Make sure you checking out that brother's channel. Love that quote. I am still recovering from my tooth being pulled and everything. So I'm gonna try to give y'all the best that I got. Nita Baker. Talking about Ahsoka. Um and yes, don't give me hope. And I'm gonna explain why. Let me explain why. And this is tea. So don't be thinking I'm over here getting drunk. Cause I sure would love something else to drink. It's not that. The thumbnail. I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to learn this YouTube game. YouTube wants you to do the clickbait. Uh, they want you to have the dope thumbnail. So hey, I'm in the game now. Y'all see me with a clickbait video, you know why. Thank you, Mr. Beast. Solid premiere. Yes, let me get to it. I'm gonna get to it because I'm not gonna go like how I did. I'm gonna do this because I don't really have that much time. So I'm gonna stay on here for about 30 minutes. Because I have to get ready. I have to go get my kids from school, get ready for work. So I'm going to give you guys about 30 minutes of my time because I don't want to talk too long because I'm still, I'm not trying to develop like dry socket. So I don't want to talk for too long, but y'all know how we do around here, man. The real question is, but shout out to everybody who reach out, who's reached out and genuinely have been asking about me and seeing if I'm all right. Cause y'all know I try to get y'all videos every morning, the premieres at 11 o'clock. But I'm not gonna lie, it's okay. It's super cold in my room right now. That's the reason why I'm on a hoodie. But it's literally 109 degrees. I mean, what is it, 102 degrees outside right now? But in here it's frosty. I love it here. I'm not even gonna lie, I love it here. But it is frosty as fuck down here. But outside is hot. So working and stuff like that was draining me. Trying to talk, it was draining me. So and then my medicine worked for a little bit. Then I gotta take some more. Then I gotta take some more. Then I gotta take some more. I hate medicine. I do with a passion. So I do apologize that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not, as active as I was, man. But at least the shorts. So people start following me from my Ninja Turtle shorts, man. I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying, for checking me out. You know what I mean? But yeah. So let me talk about the premiere. So yes, this was the first two episodes. Very, very, very solid. Uh yeah, the AC is on. Yeah, the AC is on. I didn't My bills is not that my bills has been good too. So I'm not really complaining. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be ridiculous, but it's not. But this particular episode, these first two episodes, to me, now I want to get you guys' opinion. If you're watching this on the replay, if you're watching this on the replay, give the brother a thumbs up. That's all I ask for is the thumbs. Don't ask for nothing else but a thumb. But um and if you don't like it, thumb it down. Just tell me what you think in the comment section. Like, yo, this dude is garbage. Uh, but this would it remind me of. I'm not even gonna hold you. It really reminded me of Rebels the movie, part one. In the way it was shot, the cast of characters. It reminded me of Star Wars Rebels live action part 1 of a movie. And we ended on episode 2 like the end of a movie. Now, this is what's crazy. I want to look up the budget for this because somebody lying. And I'm talking about somebody over in Marvel Disney's lying. Because this movie itself, I mean, this show itself looks fucking amazing. I don't know about y'all, but this looks amazing. I'm talking about amazing. Now, again, I could be crazy. You know, I could be losing my mind, but to me, this looks movie quality. It did not look cheap. There were certain fight scenes with Ahsoka. I know Rosario Dawson is not a trained fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, her going against you know, the droids or whatever, it's like a shot or two look wacky. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look fluid, but it still looks amazing. I want to see how much was the budget to film. Let's see. Was somebody lying? Because this budget, this is 130 million. No, that's the wrong one. I don't know what the hell that they just gave me. I got a Akira Kurosawa vibes in here. Yeah, most definitely. This most definitely is you know, Japanese. Let me see. Ahsoka budget. How much did it cost? Let's see if this person did give me how much it cost. And the reason why is because there was no wacky CGI or none of that. At all. Let me see. The Mandalorian costs 15 million per episode. Andor costs 15 to 25 million per episode. Obi-Wan Kenobi costs 90 million for the total season. The Book of Boba Fett was 50. The only one that dropped the ball is Book of Boba Fett. Obi-Wan Kenobi was cool. But if it's $15 million an episode, let's just go $15 million an episode, you know, times 6, you know, 6 episodes. You're looking at 90 million, 90 to 100 million, and the VFX are amazing. You can tell. Now, what I do like, let me tell you what I like first. And I'm going to tell you kind of what I did not like the first time I watched it. What I do like, the look of the whole entire show reminds you of A New Hope. If you think about it, the first time you watched A New Hope, the opening crawl, the opening scene, it reminds you of old school Star Wars. You know, and let me just say, R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. And this is in my crawl too. Kenobi needed a bigger budget. Yeah. But it's just I like Kenobi. There's the only thing is that the fight between him and Anakin did not make sense if you go back and watch New Hope. A little bit. It just something was off with that. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? But the budget, well done. Everybody looks amazing. The opening crawl looks like Star Wars. It is strictly, when you're looking at this, you know you're watching a Star Wars film. You know what I'm saying? Offhand. You know what I'm saying? You're watching a Star Wars. You know, Ray Stevenson coming in, the one, Young lady comes in, the Jedis, they massacre that ship. And it was awesome. I'm sorry. Star Wars goes Star Wars. Star Wars is awesome. Of course, I'm one of the rare people who like Andor because again, I like story. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like what did the ground troops look like? What did the people on the ground? What was they going through? So I didn't have a problem with that, which is going to be condescending when I say that some of this I felt was just a little boring. It was just some of it was a little boring. Not even gonna hold you. Um, like I said, I think people who didn't watch Rebels, and I'm gonna be one of them. I didn't watch a lot of. I've seen Rebels. I've seen Clone Wars. I haven't seen a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't watched all 7 seasons of it. You know what I mean? So I'm getting used. I'm just being honest with you. So I'm getting used to Ahsoka Tano and you know what I'm saying, the Rebels group, because that's basically we're forming the band back together for this is a Rebels movie to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like Andor. Yeah, I didn't see a lot. I've seen. Let's put it more like this. If I took half of Clone Wars and half of Rebels, that's the entire duration. But I didn't see I seen when Ahsoka was a little older and Serene, when she fought Anakin and stuff like that, when she fought Darth Vader and found out he was Anakin and all of that type of stuff. But I didn't see before that. You know what I mean? I didn't see early Rebels. I wasn't being honest with you. I was out here chasing hoes, man, when Rebels was going on. Man, I didn't want to put my business out there like that, but that's what was happening. I wasn't watching it then. I'm sorry. I was trying to catch up. As my grandma say, I was out there being mannish when this was cracking. And doing stuff that's not of the Lord. So I tried to play catch up. You know what I'm saying? I tried to play catch up. Yeah. Unsubscribe right now. Go on, get me out of here. Go on, get me up out of here. But you know what I mean? I was doing the stuff that wasn't of the Lord. That's why I missed a lot of stuff. I was just be honest with you. So I tried to play catch up. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Star Wars. I'm not like the biggest fan. I like Star Wars. And for a long time, I'll call them the trilogy, the pre-trilogy, the prequels. I was supporting CW from the yeah, and I was just doing other stuff. I was being grown and fast. So I wasn't really, you know what I mean? I wasn't a big fan of the prequels. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got turned off when they first came. I was like every other person. Oh, the prequels, they suck. I'm not even fooling with it. You know what I'm saying? So anything, just being real, I gotta be honest. So anything that was after that, Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, I wasn't, because if I was mad at that initially, and really it was the first movie. And I was like, I don't want to see anything else. So when Disney Plus first dropped, the first thing I did was binge watch all 3 of the prequels. I already seen all 3 of the original trilogy, and that's when I think Disney Plus came out when the Rise of Skywalker was coming out. Was it the Rise? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Somehow Palpatine returned. So, so I got back into it. So I started watching Rebel after I rewatched those, and I was like, holy shit, there's some things that I didn't like the first one. I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like I really love that one. It's cool, but I'm not really a big fan of it. The second one, you know what I'm saying? Good. You know what I'm saying? Not great. Good. But you already know how I feel about Revenge of the Sith. God damn, that's still the best Star Wars movie ever. I don't care what nobody say. It is the best piece of Star Wars film that has ever been created. You know what I'm saying? Big stuff. TMNT, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. And the crazy part is, I seen a lot of TMNT except for Um, I didn't watch the Rise of the TMNT cartoon for real. I caught some of it, but I didn't watch a lot of it. I didn't watch the mutant. The next mutation is trash. That was stupid, trash. I don't care what nobody say. 2000 TMNT when they dissed the 1987 version and Turtles Forever, I was off of that. So trust me, I get fickle, and then I go back and watch it. I did the same thing with Thor: The Dark World, and Thor: The Dark World is a way better movie than I gave it credit for. So at least I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong and admit that I will go and rewatch certain things to have revisionist history. I'm not just a dick. I am, but not in a MODOK type of way. But let me get back to this. Because I kind of get back on a tangent. So I know this is this is reintroducing characters to the general audience that maybe didn't watch Rebels or didn't watch all of Rebels. So I have no problem with that. They even showed their cartoon counterparts on the wall, which I thought that was amazing. Honestly, I thought that was amazing. I thought that was very clever and very funny. You know what I'm saying? That, hey, we got drawings of you guys and they look like their cartoon counterparts. You know what I mean? Which animation in this is different, you know what I mean? Because Anakin Skywalker does not look like Hayden Christensen in that in Rebels. Let's just be real. Ahsoka, I always felt like, when they said Rosario, people fan casted Rosario Dawson, I was like, look at the girl's lips. I don't, I understand it was a white woman who voiced Ahsoka Tano in the television show, but I knew goddamn well that she didn't have no lips like that. I already knew. I'm like, those are black lips. Rosario Dawson plays it perfectly. You know what I'm saying? She seems like an older Ahsoka, more wiser. You know what I'm saying? We got got reintroduced to her in The Mandalorian. So I'm enjoying it, but this is where I was talking about where it got kind of boring. I know that they were looking for the MacGuffin, which was the map, because the whole thing is where's Emperor, where's Grand Admiral Thrawn. I know that is the whole MacGuffin of it. Yeah, live action film that. Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. And yeah, it was from the season finale. Yeah, and I thought that was dope, and I thought that was super dope that they had their cartoon counterparts from, you know what I'm saying, from the end of Rebels. And I'm again, I'm gonna tell you why I checked out of Rebels for Ahsoka Tano, like the first season or the second season. I was like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? It's still good shit in there that I got a recap on, and I was pissed off that I kind of I left early and they came back later and watched certain things. But yeah, it was kind of, oh god, she got on my nerves in that show. I'm not gonna lie. Until she got older. Excuse me, y'all. I gotta constantly keep, I gotta have something to drink. So yeah, and she's beautiful. I've been a fan of Rosario Dawson for a long time. So I know they was looking for the MacGuffin, but there was some slowdown period. Like there was the slowdown period with Jesus, not Bo-Katan, but I can't think of her name. Jesus Lord. Hold on real quick. So because I want to make sure that I'm getting these characters right. Sabine Wren, that's who it was. Okay, so I know the whole thing was with Sabine. Was it just slowed the whole? It took everything that I was digging, and I got. I'm not gonna lie. the first time that I watched it, I went straight to sleep. Well, first of all, I was on medication, so I don't know which one was, but I was into it. I was good. I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we looking for the MacGuffin, which is the map. As soon as I got to Sabine Wren, I checked out. I completely checked out. Maybe because I was tired. It was my first time going back to work. I don't know what it was, but I checked out. And then I rewatched it, earlier today. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's just that part where it gets to her and it's slowing down and she's looking in her helmet and I know she was a Padawan of Ahsoka. I knew that. But man, did everything just slow down for her character to me. And in certain instances, that's cool. You know what I mean? You need some slow down moments, but I felt like I didn't need it there. And I didn't need it to be sped up too, but it has to be more to me, it should have been more of maybe you do a flashback when you go back and it looks cartoon. You mix the mode. You have a flashback of her, you know what I'm saying? In Star Wars Rebels, you don't have to have the dialogue. Do it like they did with when Star Wars did all those little shorts. So you saw the Ahsoka Tano short. You know what I'm saying? When they knew that she was a Jedi, when they knew that she was force sensitive and all of that, do it like that. Just do it in a flashback with the original Rebels cartoon. We will understand that this is a live action version of this, but she's having fond memories in this. Hell, Book of Boba Fett tried to do that. They just did it completely out of order, and I don't know what was going on with that. You know what I mean? So a lot of the stuff with her, and then she gets her ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? And then she wakes up in the next episode and Ahsoka is there, and then they get back to on the mission for the MacGuffin. You get the parts where the one lady that we met in Mandalorian that was fighting with that had the Beskar spear, that was fighting with Ahsoka, that fought with Ahsoka. And she ended up getting the Beskar spear from her. She ended up going to jail. Of course, in the beginning they break her out of jail. Ray Stevens and the crew. Still don't know who these guys are. I have no idea who these guys are. But I'm gonna get to Ray Stevens because Ray Stevens is amazing. And why wasn't there no, little something to Ray Stevens in this movie? He just passed away. You're telling me that they couldn't sneak in, like, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for the memories. You know what I'm saying? Or, to our dear friend Ray Stevens, something at the end. Maybe they do it at the end of the season. I don't know. But I kind of felt like, so far he's a big part of this because we're trying to find out who this guy is. Oh, I don't know who he is. Y'all can tell me, who it is. You know what I'm saying? You say Kanan Hera. She never showed any force abilities of Rebels. This princess angle was very left field. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But I just felt like when it got to Sabine Wren, it got boring. Was it shown? Because I missed it. Was it shown at the end? At the very end? Because I must have missed it. And I'm down. I'm going to rewatch it for a third time. I'm downloading it from my Disney Plus app onto my phone. Those 2 episodes. So maybe I missed it. I did not see it at all. But you know what I mean? He'll probably get a tribute in the behind the scenes of D+ stuff. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Because it seemed like for one person, you got to have a whole movie about a death. And somebody else that dies, like, my bad, dog, cuz sometimes you just got to go. Maybe I'm being facetious. Maybe, just maybe I'm being facetious. But that's kind of how I felt. So, oh well. But other than that, it was immediately shown that Sabine got stabbed. Was this was at the episode 1, right? Hold on. Because maybe I Maybe I missed it. But I did think that was cool. Yeah, it did say that. You know what? You're right. You did. You're right. It was shown. Okay. That's what I'm not gonna lie. I fell asleep the first time. Because we got to that part with Sabine Wren. Yeah. It's a, I'm looking. I had to pull it up. Well, I actually clicked on that part and seen it. Like, so yeah. But again, it was solid. The first episode is very solid. Again, the first time I watched it, I fell asleep on all that because when it got to her and she was playing with her cat or whatever that thing was, the space cat with a face of somebody that I knew from my past. And I rewatched it today because I was talking to my brother and I was rewatching it and stuff. And I just missed that part. I must have just really missed that part. Maybe I was distracted. What the hell is going on? But I think this has potential, but I'm not, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be very real with you. I don't want hope because I've been disappointed. Remember, I said this. Now, CGC and D Sizzle. Remember how hyped I was at the beginning of Secret Invasion? Oh, this could be awesome. This could be this. This could be that. This could be the best Disney Plus series on Marvel. I'm not about to do that with this. I'm not about to hype myself up, dog. I'm off the hype train. I'm just riding episode by episode. That's what I'm doing, episode by episode. I'm not about to sit up here in my hopes be all high and then only to be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? At the end, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. That's why I said don't give me hope because this started off way too good. Yep, for our friend Ray. It said right there. But it started off way too good. And it reminded me of good old Star Wars, about the good old days of Star Wars. It reminded me of the old episodes. I mean, the old stuff from the 70s, the original stuff. Yeah. Ashoka Balin. Yeah. I am too. Also, before I start wrapping this up, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't want this to be so. This is gonna sound fucked up. Mama say it anyway. I don't want this to be so female centric. Ahsoka Tana, she's a female. Sabine Wren, she's a female. I know that there's other, other characters and stuff like that, but I want it to be balanced with men. I want it to be balanced with men. You know what I'm saying? I want, Ray Stevens' character. I want other male characters to balance out the women characters also. I don't want this to be so heavily woman focused. I'm gonna be real with you, because why would they do that in Star Wars? You know what I mean? And I'm saying like this, even with Luke and Leia, you know what I mean? We knew why Leia was there. Her daddy is Anakin Skywalker too. You know what I'm saying? She was Princess Leia. She was strong, powerful, female leader. She was awesome, along with a couple, with others. But I don't. But the Force is female. I thought it was Metachlorians. Hera has a son. Jason and Zeb needs to be shown. Yeah, so I just don't want it to be so heavily female. Like, okay, we're doing this Ahsoka song. We got all these, badass female characters, and it's just all badass female characters, like with no other men to balance out all these badass female characters. You know what I mean? I just don't want to. It'd be the same where it's just a whole dude fest. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, where's the women at? Like, dude, what is going on? I want it to be what Thanos said. nice and balanced, like all things should be. And you know, Star Wars needs to have a great balance. And I think Rebels the show, after I got over after I skipped some season, I'm not even gonna lie, and I got straight to when Ahsoka was a little older and I wasn't hearing all that whining and all that stuff she was trying to do with Anakin, and Anakin was Darth Vader, and then when they fought, that was awesome. That was fucking amazing. That was amazing. Oh my god, that was amazing. That's what I want to get. You know what I mean? But it was it was a balance. You know what I'm saying? It was a balance. You got your rebel crew. I know Ezra what's his name? Ezra Bridger. God, man, I don't even want to start messing up these people's names. So let me go to the Ezra Bridger. I know that he's missing. He's going to show up. He's eventually going to have to show up. You know what I mean? Hold on. When you say I disagree, not having a problem puts aside. I understand that, but I don't need okay, put it more like this. I don't want Ahsoka Tano just going after other female villains. You see what I mean? So it's like the female version of Star Wars. If you get what I'm saying, have her going against other males. Again, what made Rebels, and I don't think Dave Filoni is going to do that. I don't think Dave is going to do that. And I'm glad you said the de-sizzle. Because the upcoming acolytes show would be different. Will definitely be like that. If the showrunner's comments in history is anything to go by, I don't think he's going to do that. I just don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think sometimes they get it to the point where you get these strong female characters that don't go against strong male leads too, and have that balance within that. That's why I'm glad Grand Admiral Thrawn. What's going on, Eric? You just Promptu Live, just talking about Ahsoka. I don't think that's going to happen. Because you got Grand Admiral Thrawn. Thrawn is the big bad. And from what I understand is that Grand Admiral Thrawn is going to go into he's not just going to be this one and done. This is going to go into Dave's movie. So his version of Star Wars. And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it feels like, and that's why I said, if I'm not mistaken, this feels more like the live action movie version of Rebels. I could be wrong, but it feels like the live action Rebels movie. And we're looking at the first two. The first two was, one was 56 minutes, one was 4. And again, that's why I said I'm not putting expectations high no more. Because it started out 56 minutes on the first episode, 40-something minutes on the second episode. In the last 4 episodes, if they're 35 minutes, then I already, you know what I'm saying? I already know what I'm getting myself into. I'm not about to get my hopes up. They did that for Mandalorian season 2. You know what I mean? Which Mandalorian season 2 was still good. I love the Mandalorian. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no problems. But just kind of like it was Din and Grogu and that journey and stuff like that. I just need to be able to have balance. That's it. That's all I want to do is see balance. David trying to time loose ends from that show and set up future. Yes. And that's why I said Grand Admiral Thrawn, from what I understand, is supposed to go into the future. You know what I'm saying? Of what Dave wants to do. And I think that's going to be awesome. I think you're having an issue with Mando, Boba weak male lead. It was Boba Fett was weak. I'm not gonna lie. Boba Fett pissed me off. And I never got his understanding, his motivation of whatever he wanted to be a crown boss. It just did not make sense. And the order that they told the story, it did not make sense. And I just don't want. I wouldn't mind it being just Rebel season 5. Put it more like that. I wouldn't mind it just being Rebel season 5, because then you get the balance. It's not just Sophie, because sometimes they do that. You get a movie with a female lead, and then they gotta fight a female, and they gotta fight this, and it's you know what I mean? I guess you do that with male stories too, but even in male team up stories, you're still fighting a strong male or female lead. Matter of fact, I'll give you an example. Hela was a very strong female antagonist for Thor. You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't fighting Lady Thor just because Hela was was the main villain in the movie. You know what I'm saying? She was fighting against Thor. So that's what I'm saying. That's the only I maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm looking at it too far. I don't I just don't I want balance in the force. That's it. I want balance in the force. Ahsoka episode 6 is supposed to be 50 minutes long. I'm not giving up no hope. I'm not looking at nothing. I'm literally going episode by episode, and I'm going to catch up on my knowledge of Rebels. That's what I'm going to do. What's up, Why Not? What? Hello was pretty damn good. She was a fucking amazing. She was amazing to me. Amazing. All Boba's cool character was given a den. I don't know. I don't even want to book a Boba Fett because, man, the fat man is my guy, though. Man, he didn't really have too many lines or whatever, but man, Boba Fett, my dude, man, because he just looked cool. You know what I'm saying? And they made him. Oh God. You want to write the banter? Yeah, like this. You have a right to be concerned. I've been burned by Marvel Disney, y'all. This is what this. I'm gonna tell you. I've been to therapy, and I'm gonna wrap this up here soon. I'm about to wrap this up because I gotta get ready for work. But I've been burned by Marvel. I got burned real bad by Marvel. So you got to understand my concerns. You got to understand my, like She-Hulk. I was very genuinely interested. The reason why I talk about She-Hulk so bad because I was genuinely interested in She-Hulk after the first episode. I was like, okay, maybe. And it just kept disappointing me. It just kept disappointing me. I was interested in Secret Invasion, and it kept disappointing me. Miss Marvel was good until we got to some of the bullshit ass clandestine shit. Oh God. I was genuinely interested in I was enjoying Obi-Wan Kenobi until I realized, like, wait a minute, hold up. You mean a 7-year-old Luke, Leia, who's this intelligent, doesn't remember Obi-Wan Kenobi? It was old Ben? What do you mean? It just disappointed me in certain ways. I liked Secret Invasion. I didn't love it. I liked it. I liked it. Like when you see a girl, I liked her. She was cool. I liked her. But I didn't love it. And I wanted to love it. And you know, that's it. That's all. I just wanted to love it. And Andor, because it was our original story, and a lot of people dismiss Andor because we know what happens in Rogue One. We know what happens in Rogue One. So it disappointed a lot of people. I don't think people watch it because they already know that these dudes are going to die. This dude is going to be over. So it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Why even watch this when I like the backstory, and I like the setup, and I like the atmosphere, and I like the politics, and I liked all of that stuff. I didn't have a problem with any of that. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of told a backstory and stuff like that. You can't. I'm gonna stop because every time I think about that show, boy, she's just all right. You know what I mean? Yeah, she all right. You know what I mean? You know, she ain't all that. You know, she cool. You know what I mean? But I like, yeah, you know, that's it. That's all. And I don't want my expectation to get high. If my expectation get high, you know, I get on here, I become a cheerleader, I'm all hype, and I'm all like, yeah, America, fuck yeah, with it, you know what I mean? Just to only be disappointed at the end. Like, yeah. And Mandalorian is the only thing that Mandalorian was my saving grace. Loki was my saving grace. You know, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was my saving grace. I really like that. I really like Falcon and the Winter Soldier more than people really think. I really like that show. You know what I mean? In showing you know, Sebastian Stan's character in Another Light was awesome. I really liked the way that they did character development in that show. So yeah, but I'm not about to do. I'm gonna just be real with y'all, man. I'm not about to do my expectations like that, man. I'm about to temper my expectations. Just like you meet a girl and she fine, you find out why you talking to her. She's just picking her nose right in front of you, thick bubble. You know what I'm saying? Pow, and she opened that mug like here. That happened to me before, though, cuz. That happened to me before. I like the only one prequel I don't like, but I like the other ones though. But I had that happen. I met this girl, body chocolate. I mean, thump. Oh my lord! I was like, damn. Why, what's up? Whoopty whoopty whoop. What's your name? Yeah. Just like Don't Be a Menace to South Central. Yeah, so I'm talking about, I'm like, cause you could have I could have get you a tissue or something. Ew. Oh, my hope. Here's my hopes. Here's my dreams. Look at my autofocus. My autofocus was even pissed off. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all, y'all. Low rider expectations. Low rider. That's my expectations. All my friends have low expectations. All right, I'm about to wrap this up. I gotta get out of here. It's 3:18. We'll say early MCU was a fly chick for me. That's funny. Oh yeah. But we'll next week, because it's starting to heal. My tooth where my jaw is at, it's starting to heal. So by next week I'll be back on regularly scheduled program. But yeah, man, I just wanted to talk to y'all I didn't even have my overlays and stuff like that done for this, but I just wanted to get on here, do something quick, you know what I'm saying, and get this stuff together. You already know what it is.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right, you know what I'm saying? I already know. I got to wrap it up. All right, thank you guys for tuning in to the Dre Max Show. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself, man. Enjoy y'all Thursday. Where my outro at? Where'd it go? Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.